Hello everyone, my name is Victoria and welcome to my studio. In this short video, I will show you how to create a very simple vintage space-inspired poster. You can download the files I will be working with today using the link below. So guys, let's rock and roll. I have opened already Adobe Illustrator, and here on the left side of my screen you can see a few files. You can download all these 3 files from the link below. Also, you will be able to download my custom made symbols we will be working with today. So guys, let's start. If you will look at my layers panel, I have only 2 layers for now. One layer with all reference images I just showed, and second layer is a simple white layer without any information in it. What I will do first, I will rename my top layer, my new empty layer. I will double click on it and I will rename to the sky, just like that. And now from the toolbar, I will select my rectangle tool. I will switch fill color to a gradient. Before I will create a shape using my rectangle tool, I can specify gradient tool I would like to use. I will be using a ready-to-go preset. So if you didn't open a gradient panel yet, you can do it by clicking on a window, and from here you will be able to click on gradient and voila, you're ready to go. From the gradient panel, you will be able to switch between different presets. They're great presets, you can use any. I will start with a bright, so I will click on bright library and voila. Illustrator opened a bright preset library for me. Again, guys, it's your art. You can use any color, any gradient. I will be using this violent gradient. I will click on it, and after that I will create this very simple shape with a selected gradient. Now we have our sky. In case if you would like to change, edit your gradient, you can do it using your gradient panel, or you can click on edit gradient and you can do it directly from the canvas. What I will do, I will double click on this right color stop, and I will bring I will make this color stop a little bit darker. Now I will double click on the left color stop, and I will make this color also slightly darker. Now we have a very beautiful and elegant gradient. Next step is I will switch back to my tool, to my rectangle tool, and I will create a new shape, just like that, just a rectangle, and I will position it on top of my first rectangle, just like that. I will slightly adjust it, just like that. Perfect. This is exactly as I wanted. But what I would like to do, I would like to change gradient. To do so, I can specify any gradient, and I will click on this one. Next step is, because we are creating space sky, I would like to add a little bit noise to my background, like space noise. It's very easy. So what I will do, while my top layer is selected, this layer is selected, I will go to effects, I will go to artistic, and from here I will click on film gradient, just like that, and voila, here we have ready to go gradient. Let me a little bit scale preview back, just like that. On the right side of the filter panel, you have all these sliders. You can play with them. You can create your own effect. It's up to you, guys. It's your creation. It's your art. Do whatever you want. I'm happy with my current setting, and I will click OK. Now we have this noisy space sky. But what I would like to add, I would like to change blend mode for this layer. To do so, in the properties panel, I will click on opacity, and I will change blend mode to multiply, just like that, and voila, now we have very nice noisy space sky. What I will do next, guys, I will lock my layer. Yes, I'm locking layers if I finished working with these layers for now, and I'm locking them just to prevent unwanted modifications. Next step is I will create a new extra layer, and I will rename it to the sky effect, just like that. Now I will switch to the brush tool. I will be using let's see, this bright blue color, just like that, and I will create this very simple brush stroke, just like that, nothing too special. I will open my brushes panel, and I will select my brush stroke, and after that, from the brushes panel, I will click on basic, just like that. I will increase size of my stroke just slightly. And after that, guys, after that, I will switch to this amazing tool. I will switch to With tool. Using this tool, With tool, I will click on the last point, and I will drag it out, just like that. Look at this. And I will release my mouth or my pen. Next, what I will do, I will switch to my selection tool, and I will go to Effect, Blur, and Gaussian Blur. Again, here, guys, you can specify any value for your gradient. It's your art, it's your creation. I will move my radius slider almost to the right, and I will click OK. I will open my stroke on my opacity panel, and I will change blend mode to overlay, just like that. And look at this, guys. Now we have nice touch, nice just flowing light across our sky. Next step is we need to add some stars to our sky. And here, guys, you can use my brushes symbols I created for you. You can use any of those or all of those, it's up to you. But what I wanted to show you, I want to show you how you can create those brushes from scratch. So I will create a new empty layer on top of my all layers, and I will zoom in my document, just like that. After that, I will switch to the ellipse tool. I will specify that I don't need a color in my stroke, but I will fill my use a bright yellow color for my fill, because we are creating bright star. Also, you can use blue or any other color, guys, it's up to you. So we specified this beautiful yellow color, and now I will create this very simple and small shape, just like that. Let me zoom in a little bit more. This is our shape. I will switch back to my selection tool, and after that I will go to Effect. I will go to Distort and Transform, and I will use Pucker and Bloat, just like that. Here, guys, you have this beautiful slider. You can move this slider to the right, just like that, or to the left, or somewhere to the middle. It's up to you. I will move my slider pretty much all the way to the left, just like that. And don't forget to check preview box to preview everything in real time. Now I'm happy with my star. I will click OK. If I want, I will make my star a little bit smaller, just like that. I have opened my brushes panel. After I happy with my star design, at the bottom of my brushes panel, I have this plus icon, new brush. I will click on it. And from the new brush panel, I will specify scatter brush, just like that. And I will click OK. I will give name for my new brush, yellow star, just like that. And what I will do now, guys, I will change size from fixed to random. I will do same with spacing, scatter, and with a rotation, just like that. This is my way of creating a brush. You can create in your way. So for now, I will leave it as it is. I will just change, adjust my name, name of my star, yellow star, and I will click OK. Now, let me zoom out my document, just like that. And what I will do now, I will disable preview of my star layer. I will keep this layer just in case, and I will create a new layer. I will switch to the brush tool. I will select my new star, and I will apply this brush stroke. Now you can see, if I will zoom in my document, you can see that it's very pleasant with wrong design star. It's not looking appealing. So how we can change it? I will switch to the selection tool. I will select my brush stroke, double click on my brush, and now we have back this scatter brush options panel. And now I can modify my star in a way I want. And the best part is I can preview everything in real time. And this is what I was looking for. Look at this. Again, guys, if you checked preview a box, you can preview everything in real time. And I highly recommend you doing this because it's easier. After I'm happy with my new brush, I will click OK. Yes, apply to stroke. Now, let me delete this brush stroke. I will switch back to my brush, and now I will create these beautiful brush strokes using our new star. If you want to create something more elegant, you can do like that. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Something very starry and very elegant. Now I will switch to my selection tool. I will select all my stars. I will open my properties panel, and I will bring opacity of these stars down, just like that. And voila, this is very elegant space sky we created just now. And again, guys, you can use all those symbols I made for you instead of creating everything from scratch. Now I will create a new layer. I will rename this layer to the moon, just like that. And I will specify that I don't need color in my stroke, but I want to apply a light gray color to my fill. Now, guys, you can see that I have already moon I created for you. You can use this moon, or you can start creating your own moon from scratch, as I will be doing now. And I will show you the easiest way. I will switch to the curvature tool, just like that. And I will click somewhere here, double click to create a straight point. Second, why I double clicking instead of one click? Because when I double click, I creating a straight line between two curvature points, and this is what I wanted. Third curvature point, just like that. And now I will finish my moon, just like that. And voila, if you want to adjust something, you can adjust without switching to any other tool. You can use only the curvature tool, just like that. Voila. Now, if you will look at my layers panel, you will see that I have this pass sublayer or layer. I will select this layer. It's selected by itself, but double check. And I will click on Draw Inside. You can find this icon at the bottom of your toolbar. I will click on it, and now I can apply modification. I can draw inside the moon without going outside of the moon. So what I will do, I will switch to the ellipse tool, and I will create this very simple shape, just like that. I will change color. I will make it slightly darker, and using the curvature pen tool, I will apply few modifications, just like that. Guys, don't stress out. It's very simple but very beautiful poster, inspired by sky, inspired by space, inspired by NASA's 10 days around the moon flight. So this is a half of our moon. Now I will switch back to the ellipse tool, and I will create this very simple shape, just like that. I will create another shape just like that, a little bit bigger than our first one, and I will position it on top of the first one. While this second top shape is selected, I will specify that, I want to use a gradient as my fill, just like that. And from a gradient panel, I will switch my preset library to vignettes, just like that. And here, guys, you can use any preset you like. I will use this dark blue preset. No, maybe this gray, and voila. Now, I will expand my layers. I will select two of my shapes, just like that. And using selection tool and holding option key, I will duplicate these shapes once and twice, and now I can modify them to make it something different. Let's do this and this, just something like that. I'm sorry, I made mistake. Just like that. One, second one, move it a little bit up and make it a little bit smaller, just like that. And voila. Now, guys, you can continue modifying your moon. It's up to you. You can bring more or less details to your moon. It's up to you. I'm finished working with my moon, and I will lock this layer. Like I mentioned before, I prefer to lock my layers I finish working with, just to prevent unwanted modifications. Now I will select my layer below the moon, and I will create a new empty layer, just like that. Now what I want to start working on, I want to create the Earth behind the moon. I can do it from scratch. You can do it from scratch as well, or you can use my shape, my symbol I created for you. Let's bring this symbol to our canvas, just like that. Now I will select my ellipse tool, and I will specify that I would like to use a color. I'm sorry. I will create, first of all, let me get out of this. Now, I will switch back to my ellipse. I will specify that I would like to use blue color, light or dark blue color. Let's use a little bit darker blue, just like that. And I will create this shape. Just very simple earth shape, just like that. Now, guys, you can use again my earth, just bring it behind the moon, or you can continue working on your own earth. So what I will do, I will duplicate my earth, and I will bring duplicated shape up front of my first shape. I will select both shapes. I will open Pathfinder panel, and I will click on minus front, and voila, now we have this beautiful horse like we saw um, uh, in images NASA shared with us. If you want to continue working on this horse, you can do it like we did with the moon, or you can select my horse I created for you. Now select horse we just created with you. Click on draw inside, and after that paste my horse just like that. Look at this. Delete that horse, and voila. Now we have this beautiful horse. Of course, guys, you can continue working on it. You can make it more complicated or less complicated. It's up to you. Now, let's start working on our spaceship. I will select my top layer, the moon layer, just like that, and I will create a new layer. I will rename this layer to the spaceship, and I will switch back to the rectangle tool. Using rectangle tool, I will create this very simple shape. Nothing is too complicated. But now I want to create something more like it's metal, or bring more splashes of light into our poster. To do so, I will tell Illustrator that, Illustrator, I would like to use gradient as my fill. And I will switch my gradient preset to fruit and vegetables, or you can switch to metal just like that. Here we have this beautiful blue steel gradient. Click on it, and voila, you have first part of the spaceship. After that, I will switch back to the curvature tool, and I will move right, left, bottom curvature point close to the middle, and I will do same with the right one, just like that. After, I will switch back to my selection tool. I will go to Effect, Warp, and you can use any warp you want. But with this particular example, bulge works the best. I will click on it, and here I will specify vertical, and I will adjust value. My value is 13%, but you can move higher to about 15 or 17. And I will click OK. Now we have this beautiful half of the spaceship. What I will do now, guys, I will switch back to my rectangle tool, and I will create top of the rocket, just like that. I will adjust it, just like that, and I will change gradient. I will change preset to fruit and vegetables, and I will click on, let's see, red pepper, just like that, and voila, we have more beautiful gradient with some splashes of different color. And guys, you are right. I will switch back to the curvature tool, and I will create a new curvature point in the top middle, just like that, and I will drag this point a little bit out. After that, I will select my left curvature point, top left curvature point, and I will delete it, and I will do same with the right one. I will create new curvature point at the bottom, in the middle of the bottom part of the shape, and I will drag this a little bit upper. And now I will reposition my top just slightly. If I need to adjust anything, I can do it as well using the curvature tool without switching to any other tool. And voila, guys, we have top of our rocket. What we need to do now, we need to create the bottom. To do so, I will switch to the ellipse tool, and I will create this very simple shape, just like that. And I will change gradient to yellow, just like that, and voila. If I need to adjust anything, I can adjust it at any time. I can use curvature tool or simple selection tool. And voila, look at this. This is our bottom of our rocket. Now we need to give our astronaut some windows so they can look outside. To do so, I will switch back to my ellipse tool and I will create this very simple shape, just like that, small one. I will change this gradient to dark blue. And after that, I will create another shape, a little bit bigger than the first one. And I will position it on top of the first one. I will change top shape gradient to vignettes. And I will do this blue one, just like that. Look at this. Now we have this beautiful window. And if we want to adjust anything, we can adjust it at any time. Now, what I will do, guys, to make sure that you selecting only our window, you can lock all layers in except window ones. After that, you can select the window one, click and hold Option key and drag this window down. And we have second window. Look at this, our beautiful rocket. Now, using curvature tool, I will create wings of our rocket. Double click, double click, double click, double click, and voila. I know, guys, we need to change feel. To do so, I will switch gradient presets to fruit and vegetables, and I will use the same gradient I use in our top part of the rocket. What I need to do now, guys, I need to create a second wing. And without starting everything from scratch, I will duplicate this wing. I will go to Object, Transform, Reflect. I will make sure that a default setting works for me, and default settings is a vertical and 90 degrees angle, and I will click OK, and voila, and I will bring it down. And this is our rocket. What I will do now, I will unlock all layers in our sub-layers in our spaceship layer. I will select everything and I will group them together. Now, what if I would like to rotate my rocket? Do I need to start everything from scratch? Do I need to adjust every single layer? No. What I need to do, I need to click on Turntable option in the contextual taskbar, just like that. Click on it. Now, Illustrator powered by AI will analyze my object, will analyze my shape or many shapes in our object, and will create a 360 angles. So we will have all different angles of our spaceship. We need to give AI just a few seconds and we will be ready to rock and roll. And voila, turntable finished its job. Now, in the contextual taskbar, I can rotate my ship in the way I want, or in this particular example, I want to just tint a little bit rocket up. So, and voila, without starting everything from scratch, I tinted my rocket. This is incredible, guys. I love it. Yes, now I will lock my layer. I will create a new layer. And what I need to do, guys, I need to create this flame. To do so, I will switch back to my curvature tool. Double click, one click, double click, double click, double click, double click, and close my shape. So now, of course, I need to change the fill. I need to change the gradient of our flame. Which gradient will work the best? Something fiery. And because we have bottom of our rocket yellow, I will use this lemon gradient, just like that. And voila, guys, look at this. If you would like to be precise, zoom in your document, switch to the curvature tool, and just simply adjust everything, just like that. And voila, look at this, guys. We have this beautiful sky with very colorful space rocket and moon and the earth. Everything is beautiful. So next step is we need to create kind of frame for our poster. To do so, guys, I will lock my layer. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch back to the rectangle tool, and I will specify a vintage color for my frame. Somewhere between a gray and a yellow will work the best, but feel free to use any other color you want, just like that, something like that. And I will click OK. Now I will create this simple shape, just like that. And voila. I know, guys, I know. Please don't worry. Next step is very simple. We have different ways of to do same thing in Illustrator, but I will show you easiest way. While this layer, this shape is selected, I will go to Edit, Copy, and after that I will go to Edit and Paste in place. And now I have two shapes, identical shapes. Using a selection tool, I will scale size of top layer down, just like that. And using one of those corners, I will drag it up front, just like that. Inside, I'm sorry. Now, I will select two shapes, two rectangle shapes. In a Pathfinder, I will click on the same icon we used before, minus front, and voila, guys, this is our frame for our poster. Look at this. Incredible. I love it. The next step is the text. So I will lock this layer. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to the type tool, and I will type look up, just like that. I will select my text. I will slightly move it in the middle, and I will rotate it. Now, you can change the font. You can do it through the using the contextual taskbar or properties panel. It's up to you. What I will do in the properties panel, I will increase the size of my text. And also, guys, if you want, you can change your font. But I like this one, Rig Solid 2. The last thing with the text, what I will do, I will change the color. I will double click on, click on fill, and I can change fill to yellow or to the light blue. I like light blue the most. And voila, guys, this is our poster. What I would like to show you by the end, I would like to show you how you can create, if you want, you can create some extra planet, fantasy planet, or you can name your planet in the way you like. So I will create a new empty layer, and you can use again, guys, you can use symbols I provided you with, or you can create your planet from scratch. To do so, switch to the ellipse tool and create this very simple shape. If you want, you can switch to the gradient, and you can choose any gradient you want. I will use this bright gradient. Next step is using same ellipse tool. I will create this very simple shape, and now I will flip. I will swipe fill with a stroke. Now I have this. I don't have a fill in my shape, but I have color in my stroke. I can increase the size of the stroke, and now I will change. Gradient for this circle. I will change to something bright to complement our spaceship. In the properties panel, I will change angle to 30 degrees, and I will move it close to the first shape, just like that. Now, I will select both shapes. Both shapes are selected. I will go to Object, I will go to Intertwine, and I will click on Make. And now, I will select part I want to hide, just like that. And voila, guys, this is our new planet we created with you. Extra tip for you guys: if you know that you will be working on your space poster or space imaging later on, and you don't want to start creating some object from the scratch, or copy from one document and paste to another document, you can save it in your library. So now I showed you how you can create your own brush and save it as new brush. Now I will show you how you can create your symbol. Now, while my while my shape is selected, I will open my symbols panel. You can open through window and symbols. Where is this? Where is it? Where is it? Let's go here, symbols. And at the bottom of the symbols panel, you have this plus icon. Click on it. Just give a name of your new symbol. Name it to the my blue planet, just like that, and click OK. And this is only what you needed to do. Now, let's use a new symbol we just created with you. I will hide this layer. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to the symbol sprayer tool. I will make sure that my new symbol is selected. I will bring size down, and voila! Look at this. I can make it smaller or multiple. I can make it bigger, just like that. This is very simple, guys, and you don't have to copy and paste and do all this job. So, guys, this is how easy you can create your poster from scratch. Space-inspired poster in Adobe Illustrator. Again, you can download all files we worked today using the link below. And if you have any questions, as always, guys, just ask. I'm here to help. And if you will create anything, please share with me on my socials. I cannot wait to see what you will create. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for being with me, and I will see you later. Bye, guys. Bye.